Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel. You Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shah. So gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of Great Millstone who well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready concepted or not. In a sincere salutation to all the ark and pushing this truth and believing this truth, throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Aqua who are listening and learning, you few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah from Jim Messaleno Camp coming at you with the lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification. Another day of edification. Lord, witness be edifying. So I titled this lesson, Hastening the Destruction of Babylon the Great. Hastening the Destruction of Babylon the Great. Lord willing, is be edifying. So I was meditating at the plantation, as usual, and I was thinking about how these devils was chanting was chanting down Jerusalem, right? Them devils, when the Babylonians were taking us down, man, when the Lord had them Babylonians to destroy us in 586 BC, Esau Edom was there chanting down Jerusalem, man. So we supposed to be chanting down Babylon, man. Them devils was there chanting down Jerusalem. We was being taken down. So the Lord say, we supposed to be chanting down Babylon, man. Watching this, almost use some rude speech, watching this place fall, man. So I'm gonna start here in Psalms 137. We supposed to be chanting this place down, man. And we're gonna continue to chant this place down until it fall. Just like with Joshua, right? Joshua and the Israelites in Jericho, man, walking around. I did a lesson on this a while ago because I had a dream about. I had a dream. I guess I read the story so much, I don't know. I had a dream. It was a while ago though about I was in a tent and we was all taking different places and we was walking around Babylon, man. It was like I was there at Jericho with Joshua and the Israelites, and we was walking around Jericho when the Lord told them to walk around them times. And then on that certain day that it was going to fall, so I had a dream about how you got camps throughout the four corners of North America, Babylon the Great. You got brothers everywhere, man. You know, and I was liking in the dream, it was likened to when they was at Jericho, man, walking around it, man. So them devils was there, man, to watch Esau Edom was there, man, to watch Babylon be destroyed, man. And he helped. Well, you can liken this to us helping you, how about Shema Shah bring down Babylon the Great, man, by tearing it down, man. So this is Psalms 137. Now I just want to read the point. Psalm 137 and 7 it reads, Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Right? Raise it. Bring it down. Bring it down. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Right? In 1 Ezra 4 and 45, it reads this. Thou also hast vowed to build up the temple which the Edomites burned when Judea was made desolate by the Chaldees. Right? Them devils was there, man. Thou also hast vowed to build up the temple which the Edomites burned when Judea was made desolate by the Chaldees. Okay? So what we're gonna do? Hey, the Lord say, hasten this place to fall, man. This is Second Ezra, chapter 2, and verse 13. It reads, Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. It say, pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The Lord, we supposed to be praying for this place to go down, man. We supposed to be praying that Yahweh Shema shall shorten the days. And it was already written. As Romans 15:4 said, it was written a time ago for our learning. Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened, man. And the Lord said in the second Ezra, let's read it again. Second Ezra 2:13. Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortening. And remember, these days is short to Yahweh Shema Shah, man. But to us, they seem long. They ain't long, man. This is just part of our punishment, man. For these days, for these years, it seem like they long, man. It ain't been long since Yahweh Shah left, man. Okay? It ain't been long, man. It's been a couple of days, man. Second Ezra 2:13. Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. And the days is being shortened, man. You see how fast these years is flying by? I'm so excited, man. Cause hey, back back to my real job Saturday, man. This is Second Ezra 14 and 13. It reads, Now therefore set thine house in order. Hey, we getting ourselves together, man. Like me and the brother Dumawathi we going to last week. Hey, the men of Israel, hey, we soaking in Epsom salts with eucalyptus, peppermint and tea tree, frankincense and myrrh, oils, man. Getting that box together for your Habashai, man, Lord willing. Now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Hey, we getting it together, man. Getting ready, man. Setting our spirit in order for the for the bridegroom when he return, man. Lord willing, we build that number. Lord willing, I build that number. Verse 14, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man. Who taught us to be carnal? Esau, Edom. So it say, cast out the burdens of man. What man? The wicked, the man of sin, the son of perdition. They taught us to worry about burdens, man. But the Lord said in Matthew 6, starting at verse 19, don't worry about what you're going to eat or what you're going to put on, right? Don't worry about tomorrow, because it ain't promised. Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off not a weak nature. And we got to remember, it's only been days. It's only been a few days for us, man, being in captivity. It's only been some days, man, in the spiritual realm. But to us, it's been hundreds of years, man. The Lord is cold. Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature. We're gonna keep continue mentioning this, man. The Lord looking for soldiers, man. He's looking for men. Men that's gonna have to guide women out here and children, man. The Lord looking for men. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. What's the most heaviest thought to a human right now on earth? Money, man. Having money. Being able to pay bills and take care of your family. Who taught us to think like this? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. You see him on the screen. Who told us to be like this, man? The devil did. It say, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. We supposed to be hastening that Yahweh Shema shall return and deliver us, man. And we're going to continue to do so. We are chanting down Babylon, man. Just like Joshua and them did at Jericho, man. Verse 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. We ain't seen nothing yet, man. And the Lord is building up his hope for elect. That in that day of Jacob's trouble, you might be like, you will be, the elect will be like an iceberg, cold. Nothing is going to bother you, man. The Lord willing, we be those men and women. The Lord is numbing us up right now, man. He's numbing us up, man. So when it happens, we ain't gonna have a care in the world, man. It say, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, and that's with everything, food, the people, everything is getting weaker, man. The cars ain't made out of nothing. They went from being made out of iron or whatever they was using to fiberglass, man. Everything is being weak, man. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much more, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. For the time is fled far away, and leasing is hard at hand, for now hasteneth the vision to come. What vision? Of seeing Yahweh. That's what the scripture talks about. 2/3 ain't gonna want to see Yahweh return, man. It said, for now hasteneth the vision to come, which thou hast seen. Hey, the witnesses, man. We witnessed Yahweh on earth doing miracles, man. About 2.5 days ago, man. We saw it. We was there, man. We was there, man. This is Song of Solomon, chapter 8 and 14. It reads, make haste, my beloved, and be thou like to a roe or to a young hart upon the mountains of spices. It said, make haste, my beloved, and be thou like to a roe or to a young hart upon the mountains of spices. And we praying Yahweh Shema Shah. Make haste, man. We ready to get out of here, man. The Lord say, pray for a few days that they may be shortened, man. And what the Lord did, all we had to do is wait for it. The times has been shortened, man. These devils don't know what to do. They running out of time, man. And you got this devil. This is from 2021. And this devil said, Joe Biden asked Americans to report radicalized friends and family to the government, man. Yahweh Shah said this was going to happen. Yeah, they're going to point you out. Friends and family. You're going to be persecuted. Let me get this real quick. In Matthew 10 and 20, it reads this. Matthew 10 and 21, it reads, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So the children are going to turn on the parents. The parents going to change on the children. Your brothers and sisters going to snitch you out, man, for the government, for sound doctrine, for following doctrine, sound doctrine. This is Psalms chapter 70. We here, man. This is last year. This devil said this. Joe Biden asked Americans to what? To report radicalized friends and family to the government. Then they got this new clip, man. This new article out, man. What they talking about? Now it's all conspiracy theories against the elites. We close, man. This is Psalm 70 in verse 1. A psalm of David to bring to remembrance. Make haste, O power, to deliver me. Make haste to help me, O Yahweh. Listen, man. We praying Yahweh Shema Shah day in and day out, man. We ready to get out of here. And the Lord speeding the time up, man. Because you got brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, man. And sisters praying to Yahweh Shema Shah to hasten the day to speed the time up, man. And you can't say the Lord ain't doing this, man. It's happening. We are living in real time, seeing what's going on, man. And these devils are running out of time. Didn't they just say They ain't going back and forth no more with the daylight saving time because they running out of daytime to do their wickedness, man. They need more daylight. When the time change and it get dark at what 5:30, 6 o'clock, them devils running out of time to do the wickedness, man. So they want to pass a law to keep the daylight saving time where it get dark at what 8:30, somewhere up in there. Yeah, like 8:30 here in Florida. So yeah, man. These devils run out of, and that's the Lord, man. This is Psalm 71:12. It reads, "O power, be not far from me. O my power, make haste for my help." And we crying to Yahweh Shema Shah for help, man. And he's showing us that he's helping, man. He's speeding the time up. He's speeding the time up, man. This is 2 Peter chapter 3. All we gotta do is hold on, man. Pray to Yahweh Shema Shah to strengthen us, man. To strengthen us with endurance, man. To give us strength to endure to the end, man. This ain't about being super deep, man. This is about, let me read this real quick. In Hebrews chapter 12:1, it reads this. We don't got long here, man. These devils are running out of options, man. Their options are slim to none, man. Hebrews 12:1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight, what it just said in 2 Ezra 14, and the sin which doeth so easily beset us. What sin that beset us? I just read in 2 Ezra 14, man. The thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. That's chasing the bag, man. This devil deceived us about chasing the bag. The Lord said in Matthew 6, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and everything else will be added. No, this devil say get the money first, and everything else will be added. This nigga is the devil. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight, every weight. Anything that bothers you, go to Yahweh Shema Shah, man. And we all been we human, we in the flesh. We working on these things, man. That's why we still here. Cause we still got work to do, man. It's still brothers and sisters that's still getting activated. They got to come on the level that we on right now. All the apostles and the elders and elder bishops, younger brothers and sisters, the level that brothers and sisters on right now, is other people out there ain't on this level, man. They got to get to this point. That's why we still here, man. Everybody got to be numb like a piece of ice before Jacob Trouble take flight, man. So it say, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. See, this race, it's saying, let us run with patience the race that is set before us, man. And this is what we're doing. But we got to do it patiently, man. Because it's gonna take time. This time that we're dealing with is a part of the curses, man. It's a part of the Lord playing his measures out. Let's get that. 2 Ezra 4:37, it reads, by measure have he measured the times. Matter of fact, this 2 Ezra chapter 4, 2 Ezra 4:34. Matter of fact, let's read 33. Then the answered and said, how and when shall these things come to pass? Wherefore are our years few and evil? And he answered me, saying, do not thou hasten above the most high, above the most highest, for thy hasten is in vain to be above him, for thou hast much exceeded. So we hastening, but we can't rush the Lord, man, because everything got to play out. But the Lord say hasten the times, man. And that's that, what is that in Isaiah? When they say, our heart shall meditate terror, man. It's saying, he answered me, saying, do not thou hasten above the most highest, but thy haste is in vain to be above him, for thou hast much exceeded. Did not the souls also of the righteous ask questions of these things in their chambers? Yeah, man. And that's us right now in our chambers, asking the Lord, saying, how long shall I hope on this fashion? when cometh the fruit of the floor of our reward? Because this is a race of patience. You see, like I read in Hebrews 12 and 1. And unto these things Uriel, the archangel, gave them answer and said, even when the number of seeds is filled in you. So we waiting for the whole elect be filled. The whole elect got to be sealed up, man. Okay? It say, for he have weighted the world in the balance. By measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. That's why I tell you in Revelation 17, and 17 it reads, and power have put in their hearts to fulfill his will, talking about the beast, EU, NATO, and North America, until the words of power shall be fulfilled. And that's the elect being sealed, man. Once the elect gets sealed, everything gonna speed up, man. Once everybody's fully activated and fully numbed, Jacob trouble shall commence, man. This is 2 Peter 3 and 10. It reads, but the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, the missiles, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Them warheads, man, the earth also, and the works therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in our holy conversation and godliness? What your conduct should be like, what you should be meditating on, looking, looking for, and hastening unto the coming of the day of power, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So, this is Isaiah 13 and 2. It reads, lift ye up a banner upon a high mountain. You don't say mountain with an S, it say mountain, which is Babylon the Great, North America. Exalt the voice unto them. What the Lord said in Isaiah 58 and 1. Cry loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, in the house of Jacob their sins. Isaiah 13 and 2. Lift you up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Where you do that at? In the highways and hedges. In the highways and hedges, where you don't see Mark the Messenger at. Where you don't see, what's this guy name? I forgot the guy name now. This guy, what his name is? Marcus Rogers. Where you don't see TD Snakes and Theflo Dollar, Gino Jennings. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. So you got the hopeful elect, the sanctified ones, and the mighty ones that intervene in everything that goes on the earth, the angels. This is Isaiah. And he's shaking the hand at these devils, man. So what do? Ask Americans, Joe Biden asks Americans to report radicalized friends and family to the government. It's Isaiah 19 and verse 16. This where we at, man. This truth got these devils trembling, man. And where you think he get his orders from? You think he just came up with this? He just woke up? No, man. It's coming from the top, man. Okay? It's coming from the top, man. From the Oppenheimers, the Rothschilds and them, man. Isaiah 19 and 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women. Why? And it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts. The words of the Lord, man. These people are terrified, man. Just because you don't see them, they terrified, man. They terrified of the words of the Lord, man. The Lord already said it. The keepers of the house shall tremble, man. Now they sit around rectagon tables, octagon table, talking about we got to get rid of these people. And it ain't everybody. What it said in Revelation 12 and 17, and the dragon was wroth. Let's read it. Revelation 12 and 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Why, Lord? Which keep the commandments of power and had a testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man. They don't care about these niggas that's running around here smoking weed, popping pills. No, man, they had them that's shaking their hand at them, man. Isaiah 19 and 16 again. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women. What does that mean? That mean they trembling. And it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah of hosts, which he shaketh over it. And that's what's going on, man. Start with the apostles, elder bishops, and elders of great millstone, man. Their hand have been shaken for years and years, decades, man. Verse 17, in the land of Judah shall be a terror upon Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of Yahweh of hosts, which he have determined against it. Chant down Babylon, man. Chant down Babylon. This is Jericho, Joshua. These camps all over North America, Babylon the Great, and scattered all around the world. These camps, this was going on, man. Brothers is in a single file line, walking in a circle, chanting down Babylon the Great, man. And every other wicked kingdom, these devils in rulership. This is what's going on, man. We chanting down Jericho, man. Yeah, you can liken this to Jericho falling, man. Because that's what's going on. We're in some beautiful times, man. Now, in Jeremiah 50, show you how cold the Lord is, man. Jeremiah 50 and 19, it reads this. And I will bring Israel again to his habitation. Where is that? The land of Israel, Jerusalem. Right? And he shall feed on Carmel and Bashan, and his soul shall be satisfied upon Mount Ephraim and Gilead. It say, here's the point. Verse 20. In those days and in that time, saith Yahweh, the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for, and there shall be none. We're going to be perfect. And the sins of Judah, and they shall not be found. Listen to this. For I will pardon them whom I reserve. What does it mean to be on reserve? You know what reserve means? For I will pardon them whom I reserve. Hold on. Watch this. The Lord said whom he will reserve, man. To be on reserve, man, that's special. In First Kings 19, listen to what the Lord told Elijah. Let's read some of this. I want to read this and let me hit the point. So it say, I'm gonna start it. Let's read one. It say, and Ahab told Jezebel all that Elijah had done, and withal how he had slain all the prophets with the sword. Then Jezebel sent a messenger unto Elijah, saying, so let the gods do to me, and more also, if I make not thy life as the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time. Right? So she Elijah, right? Verse 7 say, and the angel of the Lord came again a second time and touched him and said, arise and eat, because the journey is too great for thee. Right? Now, listen to this. You can read the story. I want to hit this point. This is verse 18. Because Elijah asked the Lord, like, Lord, what's going like, is it just me? Right? Like, they trying to destroy all the prophets, right? So right here, 18, and say, this is what the Lord said. Yet have I left me 7,000 in Israel, all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal, and every mouth which have not kissed him. Okay? He say, yet have I left me 7,000 in Israel, all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal, and every mouth which have not kissed him. Right? When you go to Romans 11, verse 1, I say then, have God cast away his people? God forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. God have not cast away his people which he foreknew. What ye not what the scripture say of Elijah, how he maketh intercession to power against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thy altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the ounce of God unto him? Listen, I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed to the knee to the image of Baal. Even so, then, at this present time also, there is a remnant according to the election of grace. The Lord said, I have reserved to myself 7,000 men. So again, in Jeremiah 50, right? In 20, the Lord said, in those days, in that time, saith Yahweh Shema Shah, the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for, and there shall be none. And the sins of Judah, and they shall not be found. Because it tell you in Revelation 14, in them prophets' mouth was found no guile. They were without fault. It say, and they shall not be found, for I will pardon them whom I have reserved. Whom, for I will pardon them whom I reserve. So in Jeremiah 50:20, the Lord say he reserved. Let's read it again. Jeremiah 50:19. And I will bring Israel again to his habitation, and he shall feed on Carmel and Bashan. We're going to be all perfect. And his soul shall be satisfied upon Mount Ephraim and Gilead. In those days, and in that time, saith Yahweh, the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for, and there shall be none. And the sins of Judah, and they shall not be found. Kingdom of heaven, man. For I will pardon them whom I reserve. The Lord said he reserved. Did he tell Elijah? I reserved 7,000 men that will not bend to the knee of Baal, man. Those 7,000 men have turned to 144,000, man. And an unknown multitude. But they're dealing with the prophets. Let's read one more time. First Kings. This is beautiful, man. First Kings 19:18. Yet have I left me 7,000 in Israel, all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal, and every mouth which have not kissed him. This is Paul reiterating it, Romans 11:4. But what saith the ounce of God unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed to the knee to the image of Baal. Even so, then, at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace, man. So in Jeremiah 50:19, hey, the Lord called, man. Let's read it again. Jeremiah 50:20. In those days and in that time, saith Yahweh Shema Shah, the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for, and there shall be none. And the sins of Judah, and they shall not be found. For I will pardon them whom I reserve. Let's look at the word reserve. You know what it would mean to be man, to be reserved? Man, let's get this. Let me get it in Google here. See what they say. Ooh. Call out Yahweh Shema Shah, man.
Reserve.
Reserve. Refrain from using or disposing of something retained for future use. What is that? That's the aristocrats, man. Let me look at similar words. Put aside, set aside, lay aside, keep back, keep, save, hold back, retain, conserve, preserve, put away, withhold. Man, hey, um, so what I had went to, let me go to the blue letter real quick. So we here to chant this place down, man. Lord willing, we build those men. But the Lord have reserved men to chant down Babylon, man. Let me get this here now. Let me see what it said in Romans first. Let me get the one in Romans. Is that Romans 11 and 4? Let's see what this. I want to see what this reserve say. Check this out.
Strong's G 2641. Catalipo. Catalipo.
Hey man, this is heavy, man. It say to leave behind. What Ezra said in 2nd Ezra 13. I'm going to read it. Those that be left behind are more blessed than those that be dead, man. To leave behind, to be left, to remain. Man, this is heavy, man. Man, it's a let's get strong definition. It's a behind, remaining, reserved. Come on, man. Come on, man. In 2nd Ezra 13, verse 15 reads, show me now yet the interpretation of this dream. For as I conceive in my understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days, and much more woe unto them that are not left behind. For they that were not left were in heaviness. Now understand how the things that are laid up in the latter days, which shall happen unto them and to those that are left behind. Therefore are they coming great perils and many necessities, like as these dreams declare. Yet is it easier for him that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world, and not to see the things that happen in the last days. And he answered unto me and said, the interpretation of the vision shall I show thee, and I will open unto thee the thing that thou hast required. Whereas thou hast spoken of them that are left behind, this is the interpretation. He that shall endure the peril in that time have kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith towards the Almighty. So if this is going to happen to them that have works, what's going to happen to them that don't got no works, man? That don't got no faith in that time? It say, not this. It say, he that shall endure the peril in that time have kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith toward the Almighty. Now know this therefore, that they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead. You see, this is the meaning of the vision, whereas thou sawest a man coming from the midst of the sea, Yahweh shall cracking those clouds, those waters of the heavens. The same is he whom God, the highest, have kept a great season, because he's sitting down at the right hand of Yahweh, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind. You see? So let's get this word now. I got the word reserved in Romans 11 and 4. Let's get it here in Jeremiah. Because it said, those that be left behind, man. Jeremiah 50 and 19. Or Jeremiah 50 and 20 in the blue letter. Let's look up this word reserved in the Tanakh. It say,
Strong's H 7604. Sha'er. Sha'er.
same thing. It said remainer, remnant. Who to remain, be left over, be left behind, to remain, to be left over, to be left alive, survive. Heavy man, to be left behind. It got remain, remnant. Strong definition say left, let, remain, remnant, reserve, the rest, the rest, the rest. Come on, man. It's beautiful, man. So yeah, I just wanted to make some points on this, man. The Lord say, hasten the coming, man. The Lord, listen, the Lord left a remnant to hastening the coming, man. Let me read this again in Isaiah. To shake the hand of these devils, man. In Isaiah 19 and 16, it say, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women. Why? Why is Egypt going to be like unto women? Because they trembling. Like it said in Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. And it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord Yahweh Shema of hosts, which he shaketh over it. When you go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, who's shaking the hand? 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Who is the spirit of the Lord's mouth? Amos 3 and 7. Surely Yahweh Bashim Yahweh power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servant the prophets. Right? Remember, it said unto his servant the prophets. What does this mean? Isaiah 54 and 17. It reads, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise up against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh Shema Shah, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord Yahweh, man. So back in Isaiah 19, these devils is trembling, man. That's why this nigga gonna say, yeah, you got family members and friends that's radicalized. Point them out. Let us know where they at. We close, man. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women. Everybody gonna be trembling. If you're not a man of the Lord, you're gonna be weak, emotional, effeminate, frail, feeble, beta, simp. And this already day right now. They living amongst us right now, man. Demons in the flesh. It said, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh Shema of hosts, which he shaketh over it. And the land of Judah shall be a terror upon unto Egypt. Man, the whole elect, the remnant, the whole elect is a terror to these people, man. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of Yahweh Shema of hosts, which he had determined against it, man. In verse 19, in that day shall there be an altar to Yahweh in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at the border thereof to Yahweh. And it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord Yahweh of hosts in the land of Egypt. For they shall cry unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh because of the oppressors, and he shall send them a savior and a great one, and he shall deliver them. The remnant, those that be left behind, man, shaking the hand at them, that they may go into the gates of the noble, man. Just because you don't see these devils trembling and crying, listen, man, the Lord say they are, man. You believe Yahweh Shema Washah or man? These devils are terrified, man. We don't gotta see them. We already know it. It's the words of the Lord, man. What it say in Hebrews 4 and 12? Just read it. Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of power, for the word of Yahweh Shema Washah is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrows, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart, man. The Lord, the words of Yahweh Shema Shah is destroying these people, man. This is what is that? Jeremiah 23 and 29, man. It reads, "Is not my word like as a fire, saith Yahweh, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces?" I mention this a lot. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words should never hurt me. That's a lie. Whoever came up with that garbage slogan, them niggas lied, man. Because words hurt, man. Even carnal words of the world hurt, man. If it's some weak person, you can hurt a person. Hey, that's why these niggas, these weak, emotionally feminine, frail, feeble simp, beta male niggas is hurt when they get rebuked, man. It tell you in Second Timothy 3 and 16, man. Let's read it. Second Timothy 3 and 16. You tell me these niggas ain't crying about getting rebuked on you? You think Esau Edom is not crying, man? Them niggas is crying too, man. Second Timothy 3 and 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of power and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. It say for reproof, man. We all have been rebuked. We all going through the purifying process, man. Okay, of being reproved, man. You don't think these devils hurt? You got wicked niggas talking about, oh, y'all count banging. What are you talking about? How about Shema Shah said, mark them that cause the visions. I'm at the plantation last night. Man, I had at least 4 or 5 people in the middle of the night, bro. It was 2 or 3 in the morning. These niggas talking about you hate no Mark the Messenger. They still going at it. These niggas is hurt. When I say they hurt, I'm not gonna respond to none of these dummies, these simps. They hurt over some Shiva Jata, weak, emotional simp nigga. They hurt, man. They hurt. Yeah. The video at 6,000. The video marked the messenger, marked and exposed at 6,000 views. And all 5,000, and I'm gonna say 5,000 of it is weak simp people, man. A chick came on my coming board last night talking trash. I'm hurt because he got more subscribers. Man, you how about Shema Shah don't care about no subscribers, man? What you teaching? What you feeding the flock, man? Anyway, the Lord had reserved the hopeful elect, man, to chant down Babylon. This is Joshua and Jericho with the Israelites blowing the trumpet, walking around Babylon the Great until the Lord said, okay, that's enough. Blow the trumpet. Okay. Go forth and take it. Go forth and take it. Yeah. This is the hopeful elect, just like Jericho, man. The camps all around Babylon the Great and all over the four corners of the earth are walking around and chanting down Babylon the Great, man. And chanting down every other place where these devils in rulership at, man. And they are falling. You see what's going on? You see the brick nations? In Jeremiah 50, the Lord say, let me get this. Guess who the brick nations is? And the weapons of the Lord anger, man. It's Jeremiah 50. And the scriptures say that. This ain't what I'm telling you. It's Jeremiah 50 and 25. The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, power of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans. So they said the Lord hath opened his armory to bring forth the weapons of his indignation. What's the weapons of the Lord indignation? It's the brick nations. And we here to chant it down and let you know and shake the hand at you and let you know, yeah, brick nations, yeah, that's the weapons of the Lord, man. Yeah. Babylon gonna be destroyed by the bricks, man. That's the Lord's anger, man. And they being stirred up. And everybody gonna join the bricks to get a piece of Babylon the Great, man. Everybody want a piece of this place, man. It say all hands of the wicked shall be upon this place, man. And we're gonna keep chanting down until Yahweh Shema Shah turn the lights out in this place, man. Lord was edifying. Gotta give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of great millstone who teach well, who are the apostles and elder bishops of all Israel, ready to accept it or not. And the sincere salutation to all the argument, Christian this truth and believing this truth, throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the God who are listening and learning. If you sisters are listening and learning. Lord was edifying to next time I say shalom. Wa kabab for tuning in. May you how about Shema shall continue to bless you in your houses. Hey, stay prayed up, man. Stay prayed up. Shalom.